They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And really been their own worst enemy here tonight. Careless play this quarter has resulted in 10 points the other way.
And that's exactly how you go from leading to trailing in a nanosecond.
And the basket by Curry.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. I mean, you could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 8. To stop the run, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Here's LeBron. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 6 to the inside, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's James. Inside. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And here is Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Iguodala kicks to Green. On the wing, Thompson. The pass to Barnes, and stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. Curry outside. Good on the shot. Curry's got 34.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
On the wing, Irving. Feeds it to Mozgov. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. They shoot again, and the rejection by Iguodala. They get a hand on it, and stolen by James. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
.24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Curry with the three, and another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Try, good.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. What is foremost in your mind going up against these guys tonight?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 40 points and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I got to take my suit off.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. And if you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in second.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Now the third quarter have to get going.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 40 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Irving with it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now LeBron. The screen from Thompson. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well, and what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
And Love throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. On its way from Curry for two, and another basket for Golden State.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And another three for Golden State.
And he's starting to show that. Killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
I won't bow